What's up, Grow fam? Doug here from Shore Grow Hydro, New Jersey's highest rated grow shop. Here today to talk to you guys about AC Infinity's CloudrayA6. So, instead of going on and on about all the features and specs about this clip-on fan, we're going to be covering and unboxing the core essentials, most importantly, what distinguishes this clip-on fan from the standard. So, getting into it, AC Infinity, as you all know, is really good about boxing. This is not a pure unboxing video, but we do have a really nice first-person angle here. Oh yes. So, first thing that I would like to emphasize is obviously this clamp. This clamp is very important for many reasons. Most primarily, it actually works. Yes. There are some clip-on fans that are more so designed for rectangles, not cylindrical objects like poles. So yes, as you can see, this functions very nicely on this, let's call it a tent pole for the moment. So typical clip-on fans that are designed for rectangles have a very difficult time on tent poles. And I know this might be stupidly fundamental, but if you've ever had one of those clip-on fans that doesn't have the cylindrical emphasis, you're gonna have a bad time. Such a royal pain in the butt, but this is YouTube, so we're gonna focus on the good. So, what's another critical component of this 6-inch clip-on fan that is brand new and that no other companies can even consider talking about? Oh yeah, I just unraveled this real quickly. It's super simple. This 6-inch fan has a 10-speed feature. And I'm gonna say that again because it's first time I've ever seen it on a clip-on fan. The 10-speed feature is very keen. Oh man, why did I decide to do this like this? The 10-speed feature is very easy and keen to be operated within a small grow tent. And because a lot of our customers are beginners, we tend to focus on 2x4s and smaller. If you have a fan that has the typical 3 settings of low, medium, and high, typically in a 2x4 or smaller, that fan lives on the low setting, just because there's not a lot of space between the fan or the tent wall, i.e. the fan, and the edge of the canopy. So a high-speed fan, or medium or high in that essence, is always typically too much in a 2x4. So the AC Infinity, you have the option of pressing the button to control speeds 0 through 10 to really dial in smaller environments more specifically for this context. And yes, you have this phenomenally well done, engineered, it's very strong. Shucks, I don't even think this is gonna sag too much in standard operation because it's a non-oscillating 6-inch fan. Because it's a non-oscillating, or I should say oscillating fans typically will sag even with great clamps. But yeah, I must say, bada bing, bada boom. Last but not least, we have what AC Infinity calls their UIS. That is their Universal Infinity System. So what this does is it communicates and controls things like your clip-on fan, your exhaust fan, your lights, and your perhaps intake fans or mechanisms. So essentially what it is a giant brains of all your ventilation system. There's certain parameters and certain things where you can connect everything so that way it's all easily accessible from the AC Infinity app and controllers. So What do you think about this? Always questions and comments are well received. Again, didn't want to make it like reading a fucking spec sheet because that can be a little boring, and wanted to focus on what I see as a experienced indoor grower when I see a new product. Kudos to AC Infinity for always raising the bar. Again, I just love this 10 speed, man. So, if you have any questions or comments, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I like subscribers. Creepy, okay. So, cut.